Our 97 overall linebacker was trying to have a perfect season and was off to a good start as Ohio State was 4-0 and Mike was being talked about as a Heisman candidate. He wasn't really listening to the noise though, because our guy had tunnel vision. All he cared about was his Week 7 revenge game against Penn State. Every other game was just an obstacle needing to be moved out of the way, which might explain his dominance. By the way, we are less than 1,000 followers away from 200k. As I post this, I'm about to go live to grind out the final followers, so drop a follow and hop in the live to celebrate with us. While Penn State was the headline game of our schedule, these next two in our path weren't cakewalks either. UCLA was 2-1 and Washington was 4-0. Don't try to tell Mike this game is significant though, as he could care less about it, bulldozing this lineman into his own quarterback for a sack. Aside from that play, highlights were few and far between and the game ends up going to OT, our undefeated season on the line. Our offense scores and we need a play from our defense. Clokas doesn't get one as they score a touchdown, but we have to stay on the field. Mike comes in with a blitz on 1st and 10 and it would be a second sack to deplete any momentum UCLA had. On 3rd and 7, Clokas just wants to get this over with, so he disrupts this run and our offense takes the field. They haven't disappointed this season and score a touchdown to improve to 5-0. We get asked who's to take credit for the perfect start and Mike doesn't hesitate. Yeah, it's himself, and our cockiness means we collect some more social media followers. I thought Coach was going to address what we said to the media, but he just gives us the day off. Turns out he doesn't care how we act as long as we're winning. Guess that means we have to keep winning, one game away from the Penn State matchup against 4-1 Washington. We spend some time on the edge here where Clokas gets put on his butt, but we get up quickly and are actually able to aid in a sack on 3rd down. Our offense fails to do much, but Mike continues his Heisman year, collecting a second sack on this play while getting some help from a teammate. Two back-to-back big plays on 3rd down. This time the Buckeyes would get 7 and Clokas wants to keep Washington out of the end zone by halftime, which he does on this pass breakup. Still 2nd and goal though, but if you guys follow right now, I have a feeling Clokas is going to get a pick on this play. Did you do it? Did you follow? Okay, well, I'm a man of my word. Mike lurks this pass beautifully, and I think the one weakness we have is our speed, which makes sense considering we're a linebacker, but boy did I want to take this back all the way. Also, I think it's funny that even though we get a pick, we still lose points for bad zone coverage. Anyway, we take a 2-possession lead, and it would be all Ohio State from there. Were we actually going to have an undefeated season? Has Clokas even done that before? I know I'm starting to sound redundant, but Mike could care less about our record. At this point, he was foaming at the mouth, because the next game on our schedule was going to be personal. On to next week.